I now want to shift focus to something that remains a grave cause of concern in Jammu and Kashmir, and that is the Amarnath Yatra and the terror threat to the Amarnath Yatra. A threat alert has already been issued according to intelligence reports accessed by India Today. At least 100 to 150 pilgrims could be targeted by terrorists. Sources say terrorists are planning to target even policemen who are deployed there for the Yatra. Intelligence inputs have been received from the office of the SSP Anantnag. The Jammu and Kashmir police has put all forces on high alert. Reports indicate the idea is to create communal disharmony. The Amarnath Yatra begins on the 29th of June. India Today's Anandya now joins me for the latest on this story. Anandya, take us through what security preparations have been put in place. That's point one. And point two, how do security personnel protect themselves, the first layer, from this Pakistan-sponsored terror?
Well, that's a major security concern, and it has been a concern from all throughout, particularly the beginning of summer this year. But as you asked, there has been the army on its part is saying they're well prepared. There have been more troops on ground. The JKP, particularly the SOG, is on ground to make sure that no untoward incident happens. Because remember, the entire Amarnath route is to South Kashmir, a very tense route through Tral, Anantpura, and the same area that has been had witnessed a lot of attacks on security forces in the past. But as far as talking about this input is concerned, Gaurav, that India Today has exclusively laid its hands on. It has been generated soon after the DPS encounter officially was called off yesterday. It was precisely generated at 6:26 p.m. yesterday, and as you rightly mentioned, it not only talks about 150 of Amarnath pilgrims being attacked, but also as much as 100 cops being attacked as well. Eliminated is the word that has been used very clearly, and also it says that it can be a standalone attack, and also it can be segregated different attacks that can have a huge impact country-wise, considering the fact most of the victims will be Hindus, and that can have a communal color, communal undertone. And that is what the Pakistan and Pakistan proxies are trying to do.
Pakistan and Pakistan's proxies very clearly need to be defeated. Keep tracking that story. For the moment, Anandi Banerjee, many thanks. I now want to shift focus south of Pir Panjal, a series of ceasefire violations, and that is where you see that Pakistan continues to follow one consistent policy of trying to bleed India. Terror in the Kashmir Valley, ceasefire violations south of Pir Panjal. Once again, ceasefire violations in the Nowshera sector. Pakistan Army continued to initiate unprovoked and indiscriminate small arms fire, automatics, and in some areas even mortars were used in the Nowshera sector. This as Pakistan violated ceasefire once again in the Poonch sector on Sunday. So a war on terror at the line of control, a war on terror within. And now I want to shift focus to a massive anti-Naxal operation that's taking place in Sukma, jointly launched by the Chhattisgarh Police and the Central Reserve Police Force. More than 12 Naxals, we are told, have now been gunned down, several others injured in this exchange of fire, which lasted for 12 hours. Unfortunately, 3 CRPF braves also made the supreme sacrifice of their lives. Operation Prahar is one of the biggest operations aimed at flushing out the Maoists in their strongholds in the area of Sukma. This time the government says it's a fight to the finish. India Today's Hemendra Sharma now joins me for the latest on these operations. Hemendra, is this actually just a containment exercise or is it more serious? What's the latest?
Well, 3 DRG personnel were killed in this encounter that happened in Sukma. In fact, this is part of Operation Prahar that security forces have in fact launched in Dantewara, Sukma and Bijapur districts of Chhattisgarh. In fact, this Operation Prahar was launched by security forces on Friday, and on late Saturday evening this encounter happened in which these 3 DRG personnel were killed. DRG in fact is part of the district reserve group, the police personnel who initially were Naxalites and then later surrendered and then became part of the police force.
Keep tracking that story, Hemendra. For the moment, many thanks.